Welcome again, guys. Welcome to iRefix. Well, in my previous video, I customized a Ford Escort to celebrate Jamaica's independence. But in this video, I'm going to customize this Land Rover pickup to replicate how farmers used to carry them produce from the country to the market. A lot of people don't know, especially the younger ones, the Land Rover played a big part in the transportation system in Jamaica. Transporting farmers before and after independence to and from market. Also, a lot of people don't know that police and soldiers used to use Land Rover back in the days for help fight crime. But the Land Rover is a company that was started in the United Kingdom in 1948. They produced several models of the Land Rover. In 1948 to 1958, they produced the Series 1. 1958, they started the Series 2. 1961, the Series 2A. And 1970, they start producing the Range Rover. And in 1990, they start producing the Land Rover Defender. People like Bob Marley used to drive a Land Rover. The royal family in England, they have Land Rover also. Many farmers, especially the richer ones who farm on a big scale, most of them used to have Land Rover also. So just watch and see how this one turn out. So I drill out the two posts will hold the base to the body, and I drill out the hole, well the post again for hold the screws, and then I use this little tap to tap the screw holes for hold the screw properly for when I put it back together. And then I use some quick strip to strip the paint from the body. So now I'm going to start the process of making the carrier or the carriage for the pickup. So what I use now is some staples, you know, them big staples where get off of some big cardboard box. So we use those as the pole for the carriage. And then we use this JB weld to cement it to the base. So JB weld come in two parts, the cement itself and the hardener. The cement is the black one and the hardener is the brownish color or the beige color one. Then you mix them up properly and then you apply it to the area, and then you put in your pole. So the frame start, and then when the frame finish, we're gonna move on. I didn't use any measuring device. I just measure by just looking at it and just judging the length and cut and move on, rather than spending time with a little measuring device measuring. At the end of it, you can use a grinder and grind down the pole to the length that you want. So this one was giving a little problem, so I just use a piece of tape to hold it together and put it on, and then we cement it on. So when you're using JB well, you don't want to mix a lot. You don't want to mix a whole heap one time because it dry fast. Because you have the hard and it dry fast. So you just mix a little as you go along. And then I move on to the rest of the body, the framing. So I use these little fudge sticks, what we call them, fudge sticks, and cut them to size and use them to make the railings. You know, say a lot of people can relate to driving at the back of them Land Rover, yeah, and holding on to these railings, because apart from carrying farm produce to market, you know, it used to carry passengers also, you know, go town go conduct them business, and public transportation wasn't that prevalent. You said people used to walk, and who can beg a ride, and jump up in the back of one of them Land Rover pick up, yeah. You go about your business. Wasn't no car with no AC and them thing there. You use what means you have as transportation. So normally I use a knife to get rid of some of the glue that I use to put the frame together, the railings together. And try to just dress it up a little. Even though you can relate to them pick up that, them never normally in a perfect condition. Them always, you know, because the work them used to do, them never neat, you know. And then the body used to have a lot of scratches. So I just use my rotary tool and give it some little scratches with this little drill may have. You can relate to driving around them with a wolf of scratch on it, you know. I come from the countryside, so the roads never so proper, and carrying market produce, loading on to the pickup, a lot of scratches. Paint job never perfect. So that's how I try to replicate with this. Give it some scratches. I want to do it in the areas where it's more realistic, you know, like the doors and the panels and the tailgate. and under the back fender where busher drive and go over some stone and the back fender hits on the stone. Some I use green because back in the days them Land Rover the most common color in Jamaica was green and blue. You know you have yellow and red, but the green and the blue were the most common colors in Jamaica. So after the paint dry, I use a piece of sandpaper, get off some of the paint, just to bring it back to the realistic look of being a work vehicle. Not a good paint job on it. I always have scratches. So that's what we do with the sandpaper. And mostly the edges, the paint always rub off of the edges. So we try to get off some of the paint off of the edges. And the doors and the tailgate, those areas. Get some off of the top too, because the load always mess up the top. Sometimes you see some of them pick up here and the top sink in. Have a big dent at the top. So I put it back together and I use some rust paint, tester's rust, to get some brown spot on it, some rust spot. And then I use the weathering powder to give it some details. It may look like makeup kit, but it's not really a makeup kit, it's a weathering powder. You can buy this on Amazon or even on eBay. The weathering powder, show age and can get it to show dirt. It have this dirty look. Busher vehicle, busher Land Rover never cleaned, always dirty. And I know most of the older folks can relate to busher. When we say busher, it's just a man of the community who have a little farm and have him little vehicle. He have him Land Rover when carry people to the market and them things, carry his own produce to market as well. So after I apply the weathering powder upon it, I have to clear coat it to keep the weathering powder in place, because without that it will easily wash off, will easily come off. So you have to clear coat it. The clear coat acts as a protector and protect the paint and anything underneath it. So here I use some more fudge stick to make some sticks. Well, to make some pole carry go market for build your stall. So load on them things upon a pickup too. You know, you have to build a stall for sell your produce. Just use some sandpaper to sand it into get out some of the rough edges. Then we use some paper towel with some paper towel and make some small, break it into small pieces, just to make some replica of bags carrying produce such as yam and oranges. Tie them together with a string. And this is what it looks like. So this is just a test to see if it's too big or it's too small. So obviously this one is too big, so we have to go back to the drawing board and make some smaller ones. So I made a few smaller ones, and to protect it or to keep it in place, I'm going to use some Rust-Oleum clear coat to give it some spray, a few bursts from the aerosol can, just to hold it in place. And then I just remove it and allow it to dry. Just want to make sure it soaks in the clear coat, which acts as a little glue adhesive like. And I can remember most of these pickup have the spare tire on the front, so it's on the wood. So use some rust paint to give it a dirty look, because they're never clean, they're always dirty. In my recollection, they're always dirty. I'll just use some glue and a part of the axle to hold it on the base, on the body, and then I refit everything, the interior, then the base, and then I use 2 screws to fit it back together. So this is how it turns out, the Land Rover pickup before or after independence, traveling to the market with bushels produce. I hope you like it. Give a thumbs up if you like it, and feel free to share and leave your comments. Thanks for watching, guys.